Hello everybody, it's Bob one more time. Trying to get Kenshi to work. For some reason it's not. I really want to test my new mod that I made. So far I've got it to v.3. I've changed a lot of stuff. I've added a bunch of stuff too. It's basically all the new races that are in the game that aren't released yet. But they're in the game, so you can unlock them with mods. Which I think is pretty cool. You know, they've done like a really good job with these with the models and everything. I'm actually really impressed. I mean, they're unfinished, they're unpolished, but they are really well made. Here we go. Kenji's actually working this time. It's not spazzing out on me anymore. Anyway, I made a mistake earlier when I made the mod originally because I wanted people roaming the desert that you could talk to and you could recruit them. And I wanted them to have completely random gear. I'll show you one that I found. This guy right here. See, he's a cannibal. All his gear was on him when we found him. Swords and everything. So, but if you notice his stats, his strength is -8. His dex is -7. When I first got him, his strength was it was -14 or something like that. It's pretty annoying because his run speed is 2.5. Look, it says his encumbrance is -92% speed. He's really not even, doesn't even have much weight. It says let's see, where does it say? Max carry weight is 6 kilograms, 12 pounds, 14 pounds, something like that. Whatever, but still, he's over encumbered with 14 pounds. 15 pounds is like way too much for him. It's really annoying because he's just, he can only move at snail pace, and he's hurt right now too, so that makes it even better. But anyway, what I did is I wanted their stats to be, I wanted it to vary from 0 to 15 to 16-ish, in that area. So what I did is I started their stats out at 1, and I made it deviate 15 points either way. I didn't realize that their stats could go negative. So what I did to fix it is I actually made the mod. I started them out with 8 stats across the board, and then I deviated it 8 points either way, so it could be up to 16, anywhere from 0 to 16, instead of -15 to 15, which was kind of crazy. I don't know how I messed that up. And oh yeah, there's another thing that I tried to fix was this right here. These guys aren't supposed to be bright blue. They're supposed to be this color, kind of grungy, actually looking like a robot. This happens. Well, in the robots, they're supposed to be. They're not supposed to have genders. And what happened with this one is this one's actually flagged as a female, and I'm pretty sure that's what's causing it to be bright blue. And also these right here, these are the hive. They're supposed to be genderless as well. But sometimes I notice that when they get flagged as female in my mod, they get weird color schemes too, and I fixed a bunch of stuff. I actually went through and made sure to give them 0% chance to become female, so that way the little graphical mishaps wouldn't happen. I'm really impressed with these models so far. Especially, watch when you run, you can kind of see they have like peg legs. The hive. Here, I'll show you. Watch. So I take the boots off. See their legs? It's just like bone. I mean, it's like a peg. That's all it is. It's like they're on stilts. So when you equip boots, they pop through just a little bit, depending on the length of the legs. You can, it's not too bad on this character. I mean, you can kind of see it, but it's not that bad. I'm just saying, you know, this is unreleased, unpolished character model, and I mean, it's like phenomenal. I mean, I don't know if they're waiting or I don't know. I mean, I know obviously they're waiting, but I don't know what they're waiting for, how long they're gonna wait. Because I mean, it's already impressive. Yeah, same thing with these guys are called skeletons. This guy, it's really impressive to me. The only thing that's weird is you can equip armor on them, and I'm pretty sure that you're not supposed to have anything on these guys. Because I mean, it just looks weird. They have too many parts sticking off. Like, look at their chest right here. This guy's chest popping out, and his calves and everything. And this guy has he has sandals on too, and it just looks kind of ridiculous. I mean, I could see them having their own like specific armor and stuff, like, you know, later on or whatever. But as of right now, the armor kind of looks really weird, and there's also some pretty bad like clipping errors when the hive wear armor. It doesn't match up, and it just kind of looks funky sometimes. See, like this guy's arms that I don't even know how to say his name. Is like Fumin or something like that. It's crazy, but see the sword is clipping through his back pretty bad. His arms, look at that. His arms aren't that big, but the wraps for some reason think that they are. Same thing with his pants. This guy has peg legs. See, look at that. Look how thick his peg legs are. It's pretty hilarious, but for some reason the pants are huge, you know. Anyway, overall I'm like highly impressed. These are just, you know, minor graphical gripes that I have. I mean, if they never changed it, I would not be disappointed. But I don't know. That's just me. Some people are different, you know. But anyway, oh god, this group of hungry bandits. You know, it's been a while since I've been afraid of hungry bandits, because I have a different playthrough where all my characters are pretty like overpowered. I think it's like my best guy. He has like 78 strength or something like that. It's pretty insane. Oh, see, here's a guy that I can maybe recruit. I don't have enough money because I set him to I think they're either 25,000, or I mean not 25,000, 2,500 or 5,000. I can't remember exactly what I set it to. But I tried to. Oh yeah, I need to import to a new game, by the way, because all of these old guys. Yeah, this is one of the dudes that you can recruit. He's just wandering. Yeah, 2,500. Just wandering. He has negative stats. He has negative 13 defense, and I have no idea. I think that's ridiculous. You shouldn't be able to go negative. Same with this guy. It's not as bad. I mean, he has cool armor and he has all kinds of cool stuff, but he's over encumbered just because of his strength is already negative 6. I mean, we could like take this guy out and it wouldn't even matter. Look, you just take his stuff. No, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna attack this guy. I'm gonna test Mao. See if she can fight this guy. should be able to kick his, well, not kick his butt, but she should be able to win this fight. You know, I find myself calling a lot of, like, the skinnier hive feminine. I mean, they look feminine to me. You know, they just have like small frames. You know, like a real skinny waist, or like a broad chest area. I'm sorry if that's offensive for anybody. That's like, I don't know why. That's just how I like envision it in my mind. And Mao kind of sounds feminine to me. I don't know why that is either, but that's just my crazy mind working the way it does. But yeah, you know, I'm really liking this. There's a lot of diversity now. Well, I mean, at least in my game there is. Because let's see, there's humans, there's cannibals, there's hive, there's like, well, technically there's two different types of hive. There's like a soldier drone and there's like a worker drone. But in the game they actually have like 4 different ones. There's I think it's called like a flathead, a tall head, a soldier drone, and a worker drone, I think. And I have all 4 of those different variants roaming the vast ocean of desert as people you can recruit. So I mean, I have all the races, and oh yeah, Stin as well. And you know what? I didn't include Sun Demon because they look human anyway. I didn't really want to. I mean, it doesn't really matter right now. You know, some people were talking. They were saying that they think that the Sun Demons could be the Stin that they've been talking about. You know, putting into the game. And you know, that actually might be true because I mean, they're just human right now. So you never know. It could just be a placeholder. But I don't know. I'm really enjoying this. Oh yeah, and the character that I have right now, see, they have, I think their blood is 50 max, and then all these stats are just 100. And then I have another guy right here. See, he's a worker. This guy's a worker. Kumo's worker. This one's a soldier drone. And soldier drones are a little bit more durable. Their body parts. And the worker drones are a lot less durable. It's really easy to get knocked out as these guys. They're pretty weak when it comes to taking damage. But when I was looking in the FCS, the Forgotten Construction set, and they apparently have stats that they're good at and stats that they're bad at. So it's like the soldier drones, they're good at combat. I mean, obviously, that's pretty obvious. And the worker drones are good at, you know, working. So like labor, farming, cooking, stuff like that. I mean, they're flagged in there. These things really don't come into effect right now, but later in the future, I feel like they have a lot of potential to affect gameplay. You know, and you're gonna want to recruit certain races for certain things. Apparently, from what I've gathered just from them talking about the hive, it's supposed to be pretty hard to get one of these guys. I mean, pretty rare, because you know they have like a hive mind. I mean, they're like insects. And usually, you know, when the queen dies, or they get separated from the queen or whatever, they have no purpose. They get depressed. They want to die. Basically, the story is that, you know, you give them, you know, a feeling of higher purpose by joining your faction. And I don't know, that's a pretty cool story to me, but I don't like the idea of, you know, being too hard to get these guys, or when you do, it's like super rare. You know, I I mean, that's why I made this mod, is you know, so I could have a lot more diversity in the game. I mean, I love Kenshi, but you know, after 300 hours of the same desert landscape, of the same races, you know, it's pretty exciting to get something new, even if they are bright blue robots. But I mean, you know, some people, I don't think this is for everyone. You know, people would rather wait for the devs to release it, you know, for them to say, oh yeah, okay, you know, it's ready to play. But I'm one of those people that's kind of, I like to explore and find stuff. You know, I'm not get into stuff I'm not supposed to. So it's always a plus for me to find stuff like this. It's, you know, it's like a little treasure trove for me, because I can do all kinds of stuff. I can't wait to, you know, I want to start making stuff, like make my own armors and weapons, and start making my own quest lines and stuff. But I'm not going to until the game's a little bit more completed. Or probably not until the new map, at least. I mean, I just don't want to put in a whole bunch of work into it right now. But I mean, one of these days I will. I want to make my own armor and weapons and buildings and stuff. I would love to make like some kind of medieval mod for this. You know, I think Kenshi's like, you know, perfect. I mean, you could do whatever you wanted with this, really. If you wanted to add guns and lasers, you could. I don't know. This game is just pretty fantastic for me. I like the freedom that you have. It's really kind of steampunkish too. I love the fact that it doesn't hold your hand. You know, I mean, there's a pretty steep learning curve to this, and there's also permadeath. You know, a lot of people don't cope well with that. But I mean, that was my two favorite aspects of this game. You know, you have to be careful. You have to kind of plan out your battles. What I like to do is I'll keep somebody back and I'll put them in stealth mode. If I see a group, if I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'll go attack them. I'll leave one person back to kind of be. Wow, what killed that guy? That was a Junin. It's like really powerful ninja. He was just dead in the sand. Anyway, I'll leave somebody back far away, so that way if my other team gets their butt kicked, you know, when the enemies, after they loot me and walk away, I can go over there and heal them real fast so they don't die. I don't know, it's just stuff like that, you know, you gotta be kind of aware. Because Kenshi, I mean, this is just base stuff right here. I'm not playing on any harder difficulty. This is just regular Kenshi right now. And your chance to die is pretty high already, and you know, you can actually raise that. And I think that's pretty crazy. Who'd want to raise that? I've never heard of anybody doing that, but I don't know, I guess there are some crazy people out there. Man, this is a really uneventful turn of events going on right now. I want to get my guys' stats up a little bit before I start building a base, because there's like war. AI will send massive parties to come ransack your base apparently now, so I want to be a little bit prepared for that before they come and completely destroy me. I want to be able to, you know, take a few of them out at least. Well, having guys with these kind of stats right now is not going to cut it, man. There's especially this guy. He has like negative stats. I don't know, man. That just drives me crazy. I can't stand that. But I don't know. It's just what it is. I kind of like having it though, honestly, because I can use it as a handicap. It takes a little bit longer to develop the guy, but you know, it's good. It's a fun little challenge for me. Well, I think that's about it for this video. Sorry it was a little uneventful. This is really my first time doing anything like this, so if anybody has any pointers, or anything that I could be doing better, or if you just want to punch me in the face because my voice is annoying or something, just let me know, and I'll do my best to change it and make it more appealing and rewarding for you, whoever's watching this. So, all right, thanks.